Motivation feels powerful. It makes you want to start. It gives you energy. It makes you believe change is possible. But motivation is emotional, and emotions change. That's why most people start strong and disappear quietly. January 1st, gym memberships explode. By March, the gym is empty. People don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they depend on feelings. There was a man who waited for motivation his entire life. Every time he watched an inspiring video, he felt unstoppable. He would write goals, plan his future, imagine success. But when the emotion faded, so did the action. Weeks passed. Nothing changed. One day he realized something uncomfortable. Successful people are not more motivated than you. They are more disciplined. They don't wake up excited every day. They don't feel inspired every morning. They don't always feel confident. They just move anyway. Motivation says, I'll do it when I feel ready. Discipline says, I do it because I said I would. Motivation depends on mood. Discipline depends on identity. When you decide, I am a disciplined person, your behavior changes. You stop negotiating with yourself. You stop asking, how do I feel like it? You start saying, this is who I am. And that shift builds something powerful, self-trust. Most people lose confidence not because they fail, but because they break promises to themselves daily. They say they'll wake up early. They hit snooze. They say they'll save money. They spend impulsively. They say they'll work on their goals. They scroll instead. Every broken promise weakens your identity. Discipline rebuilds it. And here's the secret no one tells you. Discipline is built when you don't feel like acting. If it's easy, it doesn't count. If you feel tired and still show up, that counts. If you feel unmotivated and still work, that counts. If you feel discouraged and still train, that counts. That's where identity changes. Most people are addicted to motivation because it feels good, but discipline feels boring. And boring wins long term. The man who changed his life didn't wait for inspiration anymore. He created rules. Gym, 4 times per week. No negotiation. Save 20% of income, automatic. No phone first hour of the morning. No emotion, just standards. And something strange happened. The less he depended on motivation, the more confident he became. Because confidence is built through proof. Proof that you show up. Proof that you follow through. Proof that you finish. Motivation might start the engine, but discipline drives the car. And the people who master discipline don't live average lives. They live intentional lives. They live controlled lives. They live powerful lives. Here's a question for you. If nobody clapped for you, would you still work? If nobody praised you, would you still improve? If nobody noticed your effort, would you still show up? That answer defines your future. Because discipline works in silence. It doesn't need applause. It doesn't need validation. It doesn't need attention. It just needs repetition. Day after day, week after week, year after year. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. You don't need more motivation. You need higher standards. Motivation makes you feel strong for a moment. Discipline makes you strong for life. So the next time you don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. That is the exact moment your identity shifts. That is the exact moment you separate yourself. That is the exact moment you become dangerous. If this message hit you, comment, discipline over feelings. Because feelings change, standards don't. Stay disciplined.